it's finally here. You made it. You guys both look stunning, and only those who have gone through it know all the difficulties in the planning and preparing for such an event. It's a huge undertaking, to say the least. But in order for us to really understand what brought you here today, we really need to go way back to the beginning, back to the Garden of Eden. And sooner after Adam was made, we find that there was no possibility of any meaningful relationship with any of his creation. He was absolutely alone, it says. So the man gave names to all the livestock, birds of the air.
Favorite pretty boy. When was the last time I ever called you that? I can't believe we made it to this milestone of our lives. It's been a true blessing to walk this journey with you. I can't even think back to the time when it was like without you here. Through the calm and the wild whirlwinds of memories that we have, and we generally have. But what I can tell you is, I wouldn't have it any other way. I always find it fun and exciting to experience new adventures with you. God has been extra gracious to us, me especially, by placing you in my life. I'm excited for what the future holds, especially what the goals we have in mind. Hint, hint, the pool house. Since one of my many goals was to have a dog first, and lucky me, or should I say you, we now have Cody. I thank you for yesterday, today, and for what tomorrow holds, because I know if it's with you, it's all worth it. It makes my day just that much easier knowing you're there. As the saying goes, or as you may already know, the way to my heart is always food. Food in caps. I promise to continue to be gentle and not as hangry. And my favorite line is, my sugar's dropping. So you know what that means. May we continue to find joy in everything we do and never lose focus on what God has blessed us with. I'm counting my blessings with you in it every night. I love you always and forever, my sweet, sweet husband.
Well, the first time I met you was a surprise, actually, coming back from college. I don't know if I told you the story in detail, but before meeting you, my life revolved around playing basketball, coming back from school for the summer to find work, hang out around Chinatown, going to church, and just having fun, stress-free. Those were the less stressful days, with very little to worry about. Alongside those activities, I hung out with friends, guys and girls, but in the end, pretty much the girlfriend relationships just didn't work out, during those times. After those experiences, I told myself that I would not jump into a relationship until pretty much the next one I know was going to be the one. Let's skip the high school days and talk about the time we met. During this time, I just finished my first year of college and came back for the summer. Came back, ready for VBS. Basketball, everyday life in the city. I was excited. Coming back to church, there was a surprise of a group of new people joining for our Friday night fellowship. I said to myself, all right, cool. New people to meet, hang out with. Started to I lost my place. As a few weeks went by, our group started talking more and more, and little did I realize, I started to like the girl in the group. I told myself that I won't go for it. I will not. And I'll wait a little bit to learn more about her. But as time went by, it just felt really fast, and little did I know, I made the attempt to get to know her more one-on-one. I didn't know what to expect out of this, but I wanted to see a little more on where it may lead to. Each time I hung out with you, I enjoyed every lasting moment. You fought me on being my girlfriend, but I was ready for the game. The game of holding your hands for the first time, the game of getting the first kiss, the game of making you mine. I'm just glad that I have the mentality of persistence and patience. I wasn't able to give up. Ever since that moment, and especially after 3 months, I wanted you to be the one. I'm so happy that you gave me the signs to stay together through the hardships we've gone through. But through our perseverance, I knew that you were the one. If you didn't care, this wouldn't happen. If I didn't care, this would not happen. But we knew we wanted each other. We worked out all of our downs. We enjoyed all of our ups. I can say now with reflections on all we've been through, I'm ready to be your husband, and I want you to be my wife. I'm ready to spend the rest of my days together. I'm ready. I can't wait to see what the future has in store for us. I love you forever and always, always and forever. And something I just thought of, I just can't believe this day is happening.
Eric and Carmen, you have both consented in holy matrimony before God and these witnesses. You have both pledged yourself to each other and declared it by the giving and receiving of your rings. In accordance with God and human law, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You can kiss your bride.